Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's carry number one for Travis Etienne. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's shut. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they will finally run him down. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards.
That's good for
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Chuck to throw on second down. Left side, that's Johnson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And that is incomplete.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
York's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 Thomas. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's gonna be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
On first and 10, Burrow. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here.
Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. His sixth touchdown now for the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Viking 18, Dragon 60.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34. On the draw to give to Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Good tackle by Chris Jenkins.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers and secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A first down throw for Burrow. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
One, ready? Here we go. 11, Don.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
180, 11, MT, take.
Burrow here on second down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. Unfortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
It's a gain.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now. It's Burrow. Throws right flat. It is caught. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow, little shovel ahead to the receiver. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in.
It's a gain of a
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of 4.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Here we go. 180. Plays hot. Hot. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3.
Saints 3. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the
Cincinnati.
TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 60, go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. But I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that 1st down if he calls his own number.
70 range, 70 range. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd and 2, it is Shuck. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Hot. 11, empty. 11, 11, 11, 11. Hot.
Back to throw, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
They bring Chase in motion. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Good for a Bengals 1st down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bengals. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Pearson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21, Saints 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
White. Grilled green. Hut.
To throw on second down is Rattler. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
By
Shamar Stewart in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Red, cycle.
Third and long, and here is Rattler. That's deep for Olave. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
26-yard line.
12.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First down.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
And back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 1, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Set, hut. 45, white. Blue striker. 6, mega. Ready.
On first down, here's Rattler. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Whoa. Still going. And he will go all the way. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. York, good on the extra point. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Off line, ready? 11, 11, 11. Gun. Cut.
On first down, Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Second down, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
51 yards.
Burrow finds Chase for a big one. It covers 51 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion left. Now to tap this one forward. The receiver heading left. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Saints 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Palmer now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Fuse, yellow. Set.
Here's Rattler on first and 10. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set, hut. Steel, black. Black 40. Drill, green. Ready?
Out of the gun, Rattler. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on to their already sizable lead.
10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On the handoff, the GTA. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play action. Rattler. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Down. Blue strike. 60 red. Ready.
They are going for it, and it's Rattler. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow.
And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Bengals. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead.
Saints 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Ready, ready, cut.
To the right, on the run, it's Etienne. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a 6.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Second and 12.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He was hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Yellow, red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Steel, black. Check, cut.
On third down, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 33, here's second down and 4.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track.
Here we go.
Because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield to the 39-yard line. A gain of 5.
From just across the midfield stripe. Here's second and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Now Brown. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that third and 4.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on